To use camera in Pixel 8a, we will start in the camera app, and by default we are selected in the photo mode, and all these other options are different ways to take photo. If we tap the cam recorder icon, we will be brought to the video mode, and these are different ways to take video. To switch between the modes, you can either swipe across with your finger, or you can just tap the option to switch it. So I will start in the photo mode, and if we want to click a picture, we can either tap the white circle there, or we can click and release volume up, or click release volume down. Now you see the 1x, 2x, 0.5x, that is the zoom of the camera. So you can slide across with your finger to change these zooms like this. So you can see less of my phone or more of my phone is being shown. And you can also tap each of the camera lenses to switch between them. Then we have the circle here. This will flip the camera. So it's using the front camera now. And then if we flip it again, it's going to use the rear camera. If we wanted, and we were in the photo mode, but we just wanted to quickly take a video, if you long press the white circle, we are taking a video. But the current problem is if we release our finger, the video stops. So if you are in a situation where you're trying to take a photo, but suddenly you want to take a video, long press that button again, and then just swipe across to the lock and release. So now you can record a video hands-free, although the quality here will be lower than tapping on the video mode directly. We have the gear, which will filter, how the image looks. Personally, I'm just going to tap the reset button and not play with this. Then we have the gear icon, where you can change settings for the mode. So this is where the flash is located. So you have to tap the flash icon here under more light. Top shot takes a picture, and then it will record a video with it, a short one. So you can have like a memory stored if it isn't suitable for a photo. And then timer is the wait before taking a picture, and ratio is just the size of the image. So I'd recommend leaving that as it is. Now each different mode does different things, but for the most part it is the same business. So portrait will find a subject. So let's say me, I'm the subject, and it's just going to remove the background. It's going to blur it out, right? So you can't see it. Long exposure, you have a question mark, and this will explain it better than I do. It adds a blur to a couple of seconds of video, and it turns that into a picture. So you can see regular picture, long exposure. Then we have the night sight. This is turned on automatically in the photo mode, but if you're in low light, it will take a picture for a couple of seconds, and it will improve the amount of light in the image. Panorama just takes a really wide picture, and you tap that, and then you move the phone, and you can have a really wide picture. Now in the video mode, things are similar. So you tap this button to start or stop a video, but when in a video, you tap that button, and it will take a picture while you're recording. You can tap pause to pause your recording, and then tap the pause button to resume. You can also change between the camera lenses between recording and do the same swiping across. This button will also flip the camera. You will notice you can't flip the camera while recording. At the top right, you have the quality. So if we tap that, we can then change the resolution from Full HD to 4K. Now each video mode does its own thing. So slow motion will take the current speed of your video and then slow it down. And you can change the amount it slows down by there. Time lapse is going to speed up your footage. So imagine, the stars are moving overnight, and you record them for 10 hours. Well, with time lapse, it will turn that 10 hour stars moving into, let's say, 10 seconds. So we'll tap the auto and set it to white balance, tap the speed, and you can change the speed of the time lapse. So 10x means for every 10 seconds recorded, it will save 1 second. So 120 seconds, it will save 1. So you can do that there. And then we have the pan mode. And so this will, I'll use the question mark as it will make more sense. Essentially, it just improves the video stabilization. So when you're recording, your hand will shake, but with the cinematic stabilization, it just reduces the shake there. And if we tap the settings, we can have options to change, but most of these are the same, excluding frames per second. So the higher the frames per second, the smoother the video will look like. I personally record at 60 FPS, but some prefer 30. This video is in 60 FPS. And the higher the resolution, the better the video will look like. But if you are recording a low light, you want to use the 1080p. And let's go to more settings here. So this brings you to the camera settings, and this applies to both the camera and the video recording. In this one, you have options you can look at, and if you're interested, you can turn it on or off. The only option I see that has any point is save selfies as previewed. So if you turn it, I'll turn this off and I'll show you an example. So if you look at the preview of my face, you can see that's how it looks like. And I'll take a picture and it flips the preview. The reason why it flips it is because this is what people will see you as. The preview is what you see you as in the mirror, if that makes sense. However, if you want to see what you preview here, as you're probably more used to it, then if we just turn on that save selfies as previewed feature, then what we see in the preview is what's actually going to show us in the final result. And for some reason, you can't actually flip images in Google Photos. So literally no flip option. So that is quite useful. So this is the camera guide. I hope this helps.